It's one of them type of nights. Fade in the water night. I'm drinking twisted tea all night just for the fade in the water. We like Alcatraz. Locked in. Don't think we won't swim on that ass either. To the brave souls who stood tall one summer afternoon on a Montgomery dock. Let us raise our glasses. We applaud you. Thank you for your service. I'm going to start treating this shit like a national holiday. I'm going to start treating this shit like a national holiday. I am. They called it the Montgomery Sweet Tea Party. My favorite is the fade in the water because young man jumped in the water, swam, jumped out the water, and delivered a rock bottom. For the people. Forever in the eons of history, from henceforth, if you see a nigga throw his hat in the air, that is an immediate distress signal. So I'm here for it. We drinking brown liquor and everything. Welcome to Psycho-Babble. I'm your favorite fat man, Big Vino. And I'm the captain of this ship. I guess I got to. It says a lot when the captain shows up to the boat drunk. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. It says a lot when the captain shows up drunk. You better hope the first mate is locked in. I had a thought today. And it was funny to me because I thought to myself, when people say that people don't fuck with them or they don't support them, ain't with them, they by themselves, they usually know the reason why. If you got people that don't fuck with you, it's usually an indictment on your personality, who you are, things you do. It's, if you know and say this out loud to yourself, like, people don't fuck with me for real. You know why they don't fuck with you. I don't keep it real. Some of y'all are just not good people. When you be like, people don't fuck with me, because you're not a good person. You're not a reliable person. You're not a person that you can count on in like, not even to say, oh, I'm in a jam, can you help me out? But at least sometimes you just need to hear from a nigga. Be like, yo, you all right, man? I can't do shit for you, but I'm here with you. What's up? I can't do shit for you, but I'm here with you. It's crazy because we measure these people each and every day. And in our own way, we know where we can be with these people. Like low key, I know my niggas I can depend on, and I know my niggas that's just here for shits and giggles. Shit, sometimes I tell people don't fuck with me because I know I'm a hard bag to deal with. I know exactly why people don't fuck with me. People don't fuck with me because I expect reciprocity. If I'm there for you, you should be there for me. And they say you shouldn't have these expectations, but fuck that. I still do. I expect that if I hold you down, you should hold me down. It's just a fair exchange at this point. Like I really, because if you're not here for me, I could do this shit by myself. And if I'm not there for you, why is you even talking to me? You could be there for yourself. And sometimes it ain't as deep as I need you for something big. It's if I make you laugh, I hope that you can make me laugh too. If I talk about sports with you, I hope that you could talk about sports with me. That's reciprocity. Equally yoked. Nobody want to be around a motherfucker that just you're giving, you're getting nothing back. What are you getting back? Because I feel good giving to people, but not that good to whereas I'll just do it without getting nothing back. If you feel that way, why are you walking around with any worldly possessions? You should be a monk. You should take a vow of poverty and live your days with nothing. But nobody does that, right? Because it's cool to give. It's cool to make yourself feel, but no, I want something back too. I know exactly why people don't fuck with me. I say something in your face, I expect you to say something in my face. I just expect the same shit I'm trying to give. No more, no less. If you do more, then I'm gonna feel obligated to do more, and I'm probably hang around less because I don't want to do more. And I'm cool with that arrangement because I can honestly accept that arrangement. The problem be people be wanting their way in the situation, and it don't work like that. People be knowing exactly why people don't fuck with them. If you always looking for help and nobody ever want to help you out, nobody ever want to look you out, maybe that's because they know you wouldn't help. People don't want to hang with you when you trying to hang, that's because they know you wouldn't hang when they trying to hang. People don't give you business opportunities, maybe that's because you don't give no business opportunities. Are you sharing the wealth? You know why people don't fuck with you. You know exactly why. I keep it real. There's a lot of niggas walking around right now. People don't fuck with me, man. They must not fuck with me. No, you're not funny. People give funny, they want funny. It ain't that you hard to book or hard to work. You're not funny. Let's just say it. I'm sorry. But you know why niggas don't fuck with you. I'm gonna stop. That was a deep thought, man. I can go off on tangents like that all the time. I apologize. It's Fade in the Water Day, and I'm addressing my demons. All them folks had to do was move that little paddle boat, and it was no problem. But you know what? Fuck around, find out. Like I said, captain of the boat's drunk. I got twisted teas on behalf of the Fade in the Water, and also the dude who smacked the white boy with the twisted tea. These are my pro-black centric drinks and my pro-black festivities. Happy Fade in the Water Day. I might be a little tipsy. Captain's drunk, so we're gonna look to the first mate a lot. First mate hold me down. I fucks with her because there's actual reciprocity there. I fucks with her the long way. But I ain't saying people don't fuck. I'm saying certain types of people don't fuck with me. Let me add that a little addendum in there. But she knows she my dog. Hold it down like she hold me down. Damn, we coming up on 2 years, Phil. Coming up on 2 years. Give it up for the junior therapist associate. Damn it, Philly. Say her motherfucking name like Hank Hill.
Not you already drunk.
I'm a little bit.
I had like tipsy.
I had like 3 twisted teas. I'm now drinking some dark brown and some Coke or Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, as it were.
Okay.
And I'm over here. I had some reefers.
Okay.
And I'm over here. I'm chilling. I'm telling you, it's been one of them days where you like, you know what? Maybe things are starting to get back to normal.
Not normal.
Yeah, maybe we're back to a little sense of normalcy.
Mm-mm. You know what? Yeah, maybe because I think I'm gonna have to cut somebody out on live.
Oh, I love it.
They sent me an unsolicited dick pic, and everybody know I can't stand those. I can't stand that. Don't be sending me your little
Look,
private parts through the
look,
DMs.
I don't partake in none of that.
The nigga was in jail. The metal toilet was in the fucking video. Okay.
Okay, look, you gotta shoot your shot. You in jail, but that's what these little hood rat bitches be liking. Like
I don't
I
like
don't,
that shit.
but they do. So they just think, look, I keep telling you, these niggas just run their routine. They run the game plan,
It's weird.
and the ladies just be falling for it like all the time.
That's
It bugs
weird.
me out. It
You
is
know what
weird.
bummed me? You know what was crazy about it? So like he always say, I can't come on live. And I'd be like, oh, you must have a girlfriend. So she might follow you to the live if you come on live. No, the nigga in jail. The truth always reveals itself. You in jail. That's why you can't come on the live. Oh shit. Look. What did his drunk ass do? He kicked himself out. But yeah, y'all stop doing that. Please. Please. If
Okay,
somebody
I'm
don't
back.
ask you
I laughed
for
so hard I went off. I laughed so
listen,
hard.
your
I
drunk
laughed
ass.
myself. I laughed myself off the
I
internet.
think he
Good
I
job.
think he was nervous too because like it was a video. It was a video. And he kept on turning like different angles. And it was like one angle, it was like a bucket in there. And then the other angle, it was the metal trash can. And then another angle, it was like some sheets or some shit. Like, and I don't think he wanted me to see his roommate because he's just standing in the middle of the room. Like, and I was like,
See,
wow.
that's when it gets wild. Why are you taking dick pics with another nigga in the room? This is where I actually believe that some of these niggas, I hate to say it because I don't, you know me, I hate to generalize, Phil, but these niggas is gay.
And weird.
That's gay. I couldn't send
I mean,
like, yo, son,
I
look
don't
away
know.
real
I don't
quick. I'm
know if
about
he
to
got a
send this dick
roommate.
pic out.
I don't
Yeah,
know if he
it's
got a
the
roommate. I
it's
would
the
like,
prison industrial system. There's always a bunkie.
yeah, I know, but
They not with
maybe because I mean he was too freely turning around in this room, so maybe his roommate wasn't in the room with him at the time. Like maybe the doors was open. I don't
That's
know.
too much. That's too much for me.
It was not talking about his penis. It was a lot to take in, though. Like the floor, the dirty socks, just
Dirty socks at that.
they weren't clean.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what?
They didn't even have his slides on. Okay. Walking around with the socks, no slides.
That's what you're gonna start getting more of in this dread life that you're approaching. That's what you're getting into.
Damn.
These jail motherfuckers want committed women. They want to know that you committed to staying with them while they locked up.
You gonna tell me I ain't got no kids and I'm single.
Yeah,
How long you been in there?
I hope you is single in jail. You
With
got a
no kids.
boyfriend, nigga?
Anyway.
Shout out to Be Crazy Well. mental health mentor, joining us on a Wednesday evening.
On a
Give it up for Miss
Wednesday.
Susie Landolfi, y'all. Susie Landolfi.
Your mic is muted.
You muted, Susie. You muted.
She's always laughing at my stories.
You guys make me laugh so hard. So, Philly, I'm like, you're so bright. How stupid is he not to, number one, know that? Right?
He knew it.
You know what? You belong in jail because you're not smart enough to figure out shit. Right? We don't want you walking on the streets because who knows what you're going to do next.
Thank you. Because I told him not to do it before he did it, and he did it anyway. So I feel like that's like, I just got virtually assaulted.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't care about
I got virtually assaulted. So
it definitely is a crime to send unsolicited dick pics. I don't send those. I send out dick pics to the women I like and who are probably dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't just send unsolicited dick pics.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's just, especially out the blue to somebody you don't talk to.
I don't know how they think. What do they think we're gonna do?
Like, I'm not talking
That's
like talk to like, yeah, they think you're gonna lick the screen. That's what they think. They think that's what they think. I don't know.
Right? What do they think we're gonna do?
you think y'all ever felt that telepathically? Like if you ever sent something to somebody, like every time they like touch the screen while your picture or your video is up there, like maybe that's what you feel. That's that little tingle throughout the day.
No, I don't send enough. Look, first of all, okay, not say the first 35 years, but from like 16 to 35, I didn't even want to be in pictures. I thought the police was putting pictures of motherfuckers, like they get your picture from a Polaroid at a party and now you up on a wall. Like they took a picture of me, arrested me once and said, I got gang tats and gang scars. And I'm like, this is from a knife wound. Somebody stabbed me. This ain't a gang scar. The fucking, I'm like, so I don't like being in pictures. And then to be in sexual videos, like I've been a victim of a sex crime like that before. When someone posted nude pictures and shit of me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, that's not cool, B. No. Not that I'm ashamed of anything, but it's just not cool.
Yeah. I guess the thing about me is I don't mind asking for one if I want it from you.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? That's the point. Yeah. And how nice is it to be asked for one?
Yeah,
like he doesn't even get the joy and you want to see that? Yeah, I want to send me some good. But they miss out on that.
You know what? Like having you around. That makes kind of feel special. Like, hold on, you want to see this?
You know, I always wanted to do something. If someone, and I've had a couple sent to me too, and then I want to go out to where my 400 horses are and take a picture of one of theirs and just say,
send it back.
Yeah,
oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
So don't be sending that because you shouldn't be sending that. That's not impressive.
you send some horse meat back. Oh my God.
Okay.
That is hilarious.
Here's a picture of Goliath.
Sending you a picture of horse ding-a-ling back.
And his name is Goliath.
Yep. Yeah.
Send him a picture. Say you ain't got nothing on Goliath.
Like, dude, you just embarrassed yourself. God sakes, put that away until it grows up bigger or something.
Look, I don't need no Goliath in my life.
You know, that looks like turkey neck skin anyway. What the fuck is that? I don't need that.
I just feel like as a man who used to be a gentleman of the evening, I just feel like if it's that impressive that you could just show people, you should be getting paid for it. So you can't just be showing it. If it's worth being seen so much, you should get paid for it.
That's right. Yeah. But just again, it just shows how silly and stupid you are because you're not even thinking that way. How are you going to buy that stuff at the commissary? I mean, how are you going to buy your, you know, commissary? I'm sorry.
Look,
This is starting out as a great episode. I love it.
and look, no, and I'm gonna keep it real with you, Phil.
Yeah.
And this is the reason that it happened to you, especially from jail. You see, these nasty heifers, they don't got no standards for themselves. And they really do be appreciating prison meat just because they really just want the meat. They know that this motherfucker's in jail. He's probably been eating clean. He ain't, if he is straight, you know, he ain't been doing nothing with nobody, so he should be clean for the most part. And motherfucking, he pent up. He gonna work out on it. And that's why these girls be loving that. So niggas get to jail and they get to thinking, I just like I think that comes with going to jail now. A stupid bitch on the phone. A stupid bitch that just stay on the phone with you all day.
Yep. And pay for it themselves.
And pay for it. And pay for it.
Pay for it. That's right. That's kind of some desperation.
You're in jail. I'm not trying to be your pen pal. I'm not trying to be your sex worker or nothing like that. Leave me alone.
It ain't even about sex worker shit. It's about it. In a way, the man is really the sex worker. The nigga in jail is, because
I'm not trying to be a companion.
It ain't even about companion. It's predatory, more or less. Like, they like these men because they're in control of these men. They control.
I'm not trying to be a controller.
No, but I'm just saying
I'm not trying to be a nothing. Okay? If you in jail,
no, I
especially
get that.
if you're already there, leave me alone, please. Not about to get out and be like, I need to go live somewhere where somebody ain't got no felonies. No, I don't have any felonies, but no, you can't live here.
No, and I get that. But there is a sect of women, and it's a very large sect of women.
There are.
And this is why these men think that this can go down like that.
I'm just letting them know that I'm not one of them. That's all.
You don't care about that. He gonna try. It ain't about identifying who is. It's about, look, I'm gonna say it. My nigga Saul said it to me today. And it applied to something different he was talking about, but it applies to this too, because there's just some dudes out there, they're volume shooters. They just shoot at everything. Yeah. And eventually they're gonna hit something. So they don't care. Yeah. So they just shoot because they know there's a good number of women out there who will fuck with it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
I
true.
think it's desperation meets desperation, right? You get two desperate people. So that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah. And I'm not a girl of low self-esteem. So that doesn't impress me. Like, I have a good vocabulary. You should have a good vocabulary. You're in jail. You need to be reading a dictionary, an encyclopedia. You need to be doing all of that stuff.
Look, to keep it real, and this is what I said. Honestly, it ain't even a low self-esteem thing. It's really more predatory on the women's part, because they know these men are really, they're the desperate ones. These men have been, like, when we think of people being reduced to sex and just for body pleasure, like, we think it's a different power dynamic because it's a woman, handling a man. But no, it's the same type of perverse, abusive energy. The woman is abusive to the man in that situation. You know how many niggas I know, they get their phone cut off. They can't even talk to the world now because the girl on the outside mad at them. Mm-hmm. They can't eat right because the girl,
power.
It's power. They want to control something.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
And these niggas, they fall victim to it. They're already in the trap and they fall victim. As I said, I think when you go to jail, you just get a girlfriend on the phone. I told my real people back when I was really living like that, I said, yo, you don't gotta waste time with me on the phone. I'm probably, like, if I was to go to prison for like more than 10 years, I was probably gonna die in prison. because I was gonna live off of my muscle in prison, like you know, what I mean, having to do nefarious things. So I was gonna live off the muscle. I wasn't waiting for nobody to send me no packs and no kind. Nobody putting none on my books. I'm not expecting none of that. I'm expecting to have to handle some work and do some shit and get my money right in there. I don't want no contact on the world. That'd be torture to me to know everybody living and fucking around. Phil, you at the water park? I'm talking to you on the phone from jail. You at the water park, man? Tell me all
What
about
you
it.
got on?
Yeah, that's stupid. I wouldn't even torture myself like that. Hell no.
Nah, I remember when my baby daddy went to jail, he would ask me that whenever I talk to him. He'd be like, "What you wear today?" And I'm like, "Nigga, clothes."
Whoa.
What do you mean what I wear today?
What you wearing?
Just want to know what, like, even if I described to you what I was wearing, you still wouldn't have a picture in your head of what I was wearing.
You never seen it before.
I think it's he can't ask you that. You can't ask him that back because he's wearing the same thing you wore the last 5 years. So it's kind of it's not reciprocity. It's like, he's like, "What are you wearing, honey?" Yeah.
What
Like,
you wearing?
I'm like, I got on a tube top. He's like, "What's that?" Like, you mean you asked me what I'm wearing? I would think that you would at least know.
I'm gonna start fucking with people in jail now because of that. I'm like, what you wearing? Same shit you wear.
Yeah.
Start calling them a cartoon character. Wear the same thing every day.
I kind of like being a cartoon character. That took the pressure off. Like back in school when we had uniforms, that took the pressure off of trying to look fly and fit in.
That's right.
It did. I ain't gonna even hold you. Like people talk about that uniform shit, but I'm like, hey, as a fat nigga, I'ma just co-sign. Uniforms was the shit because now we all got the same shit on. Now you can't sit there and be mad at me because that shirt didn't come in a 2X and I needed 2X. And I want to be cool too, but I can't fit that little ass shit you wearing.
I ain't gonna lie. I wish that my kids wore uniforms. I'm tired of my son wearing Crocs every day. You know, when you got a uniform, you can't wear Crocs with your uniform. You can wear any other type of shoe. You can't wear Crocs and you can't wear flip-flops.
That's discrimination.
Oh yeah, I forgot you like Crocs.
I do like Crocs, but no, I'm weaning myself off of Crocs because they say prolonged walking in Crocs is really bad for your feet and your whole everything starts from your foot, the way it plants and the way it shoots up your leg, and that's why my legs been feeling weird lately because I've been wearing Crocs for fucking every day, just walking around. So I gotta get back to wearing sneakers.
That's strange. That's strange.
Yeah, you have to do heel ball toe. The foot needs its whole. So when you walk with heel ball toe. With Crocs, you can't.
Yeah.
So
it says you're destabilizing your walk every time you wear Crocs. You're destabilizing your leg.
When my mom got her foot surgery, that's the first thing they told her to get. But I think it was because of like the room in the shoe, because you know
that would be okay. But every day, all the time,
Once she healed up, tell her to leave them Crocs alone.
Yeah, no, she don't wear them. Oh, she don't wear, even though she thought they were kind of cute because she got like the leopard print ones and all that stuff. No, she don't wear them no more.
And she got the fancies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my brother in the building. Welcome to the show, my spiritual consigliere, Benny Blanco Perry. Y'all, Benny Blanco Perry.
What up? What up? What up? Tidings of comfort and joy, everybody. Philly, if you tired of your son wearing Crocs, I ain't got no water to sprinkle on nobody right now. You reminded me. Sprinkle nobody in a while. Throw his Crocs away. Take them away. You're the parent. I'm a take away parent. I'm gonna take your drawers. You gonna free ball in school today, little nigga. Keep pissing it.
So here's the thing. You gotta remember Jeremiah is also autistic.
Yeah, so it's attachment.
Like the thing about comfort for him. So like different materials. He likes the Crocs because they have the holes in it and it's a breathable material, so his feet don't get as hot and all.
Yeah,
they're highly sensitive.
He put the little, which little joints he got?
The charms. Yes, he definitely has a couple of little. I can't think of the names that they actually, but he definitely has Croc charms. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
I've never put my foot in a pair,
You
and I
I
should
have
got
try
plenty
it,
of
bro.
clothes.
You would love it.
I have a
My,
pair, but they look like Birkenstocks. They don't actually look like Crocs.
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah.
like Brooklyn son got a pair. My oldest boy got a pair. I have not even fathomed to put my foot in them at all, just to see. I heard they're comfortable, but
They,
I prefer sneakers. I don't like going outside in slides in case I got to run a fight.
I
that
just
part.
was thinking of that. I need to be able to move in case there's something going on, and I
That's why
can't
you
Yeah,
got to
do
you
put them
got
that.
in
to do
sports mode, Miss Susie. You got to put them
Yeah.
in
it. Look,
sports mode.
you got time to bend
Exactly.
down and lift this
Yeah.
strap over your heel, over your Achilles
Yeah.
heel.
Yeah.
I want to run if I have to run.
But now
Yeah, I
mine
need to
look like
go.
Birkenstocks. They don't look like a typical pair of Crocs. And
Mm,
then they have the soft inside versus the plastic inside. So
Mhm.
like I do like the wintertime ones that have the fur lining. Those
Mm.
are those are very comfortable.
Yeah. Well, I'll do
yeah, I
Uggs
seen some of
sometimes.
those.
Those are like Uggs. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do that
more like
sometimes.
Uggs. Yeah.
And they
I,
look like nursing shoes, them hard nursing shoes.
Hmm.
Them clogs, they remind me of clogs. So it's just
Yeah.
like, it's a
Non-slip.
mix. Yeah, it's like a flip flop clog. So it's like, it's not appealing to me. But
I
yeah, you'll never get it from them.
I didn't think I was gonna like them at first either, but then I had got the all-terrain pair. Like they got some that made for mountain climbing, bro. So when they had the all-terrain pair, I was like, "Oh shit, these is hard." It was in all black. I said, "Oh, these is hard."
Street ready.
And then I put my foot in, and it was my size. See, because so everybody know, a lot of people know, I wear size 15. So I'm inclined to always, when I see something I like and it fits, I buy it.
Yeah.
Like it's
Mhm.
not even like the debate is like you like that and it fits you, motherfucker, get it because there's no telling how long it'll be there.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Can you sometimes hit a 14 or you just straight 15 and up?
it depends. In 14, I really don't like to risk it because that big toe get the cramping. I don't like that feeling. I don't
Okay.
like that feeling when that big toe get the rubbing. And then, ever
Because I be
since they
coming
was
across.
talk about boycott the people who the Asians and shit, I ain't really been on my pedicure game how I'm supposed to. So I don't like to risk those 14s.
The
Yeah, I
thing
feel you.
about it, see, Miss Susie's the only person up here that hasn't met Big Vino yet. And when you do meet him, one of the
Yeah.
things that I realized, he moves very quick for a big guy. You think he
Mhm.
moves like now when he just walking, he just be walking, but my boy got some get up and go to him, okay? Like
I don't
So did
like to show
Goliath.
people I
So
can
did
move
my
because then they
Goliath.
expect it.
Yeah,
so this
I do
Goliath.
that
That
too.
big horse ran. I'll tell you.
You do that too? You do that too? You move a little slower,
Yeah,
act like you got.
deliberately.
I'm just, yeah, I do that just so people can think I'm an easy win. And then they
It's
see
not
me
even
move
for the
like,
easy win aspect. It's for if people think that you always like to move or you have no problem moving, they always gonna ask you to do something.
yeah, very true.
If they think that you lazy and you move slow and it's uncomfortable for you to move, when you move, they don't ask you to do as much.
Yeah, they're not gonna ask you to help move. They're
Yeah,
not gonna say,
they're
"Hey,
gonna ask me to help move. My homie called me the other day. He was like, "Yeah, man, just hollering at you, seeing what you want to get something to eat after we finish moving." I was like, "Oh, you moving?" And I'm like, "Good." He ain't even asked me. He asked me about food after moving. That's what's up.
we made it to the
Vino,
promised
how
land."
tall are
I
you?
think.
I'm 6'3".
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're my
Like
Goliath.
he big, but ain't big. But then when you like really look at him, like, nah, this nigga big.
Yeah.
It's been times it's been like we do the comedy shit. So like when we split a room with some, and then like when he stretched out on the bed, he be like, yo, this is a big boy. Like Jesus, like he don't seem that big and I'm a big dude. You know what I'm saying? But I don't seem that big until I'm around other big dudes that ain't as big, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I am pretty big. But then when I'm around Vino, I'm like, yo, I ain't really that big. I'm
Yeah,
just an average
And then
average size guy.
the screen really adds pounds because that's one of the things I said to Vino when I met him. I was like, you ain't as big as I thought you was. But that doesn't take away. He's still a big dude.
Still
Yeah.
screen properly.
Yeah, like when we was at the trap and I was sitting back and he was sitting forward, they was like, damn, is Vino really that big? And I'm like, nah, we just we was sitting
Yeah.
like this.
We staggered. Yeah.
When we switched out, it was like, oh, okay. So yeah, but
Okay. Nah,
yeah.
I tell people all the time, I have never seen a moment in my life not being a large individual. My daddy was 6'5", my mama was 6 foot even. I would be 6'5" if I wasn't bow-legged. Like I lean a little bit, so it kind of takes away from my height. If I stood straight up on my tall leg, that's what I call it, my tall leg. Don't judge me. But if I stood up all the way straight on my tall leg, I'd be 6'5".
Like when I lock my
Where's
legs on that.
Trill when you need him?
I love it. My tall leg.
I'm like 6'2", but then you gotta cut that in half.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, Vino, let's go ahead and get into the topic for tonight.
The topic is my tall leg. Why don't I stand on it more?
I don't never stand up straight. I'm not you.
No.
I'm not you. When you stand up straight, my knees is like this. They right beside each other. So I always got one leg forward or the other one back. I never just stand straight up. So
The messed up part is that's really kind of the topic, but just
Yeah.
my tall leg.
No,
Why don't I stand on it more?
from different angles. It's taller this way than it is. That way.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
we have to remember at the doctor's office to go and lock my legs so they get my true height.
Yeah.
Just for a while.
6'5",
For a
baby.
while, they'll be coming up at 5'11", and I'm like, nah, I'm 6 foot. And then I'm like, oh yeah, hold on. And then I'm like, wait. And they're like, oh, okay,
that
there.
bitch in play like,
Yeah, there's an inch and a half. Yep. If I lock these bad boys together, but I can't keep them that way. You pass out.
Yeah, I feel like if I stood straight up all the time, I would easily be, because I already have a neck when I pull my head all the way up. Like I'm usually kind of slouching. So, but when I
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. It's
so
because
I
you
just
slim
gotta
down.
start standing up straight up.
Yeah. You slim down, but the height alone still keep you in. That's a big dude. That's the thing twice. I'm gonna have to shoot
Definitely
him.
think twice.
Yeah, people
Anything
ain't
over
like,
6 foot 250 is a problem automatically. Just that's not an easy movable thing.
And then you throw agility in there too. If you can move quick, oh yeah.
Or it's not even just move quick, just knowing how to handle yourself, being sure-footed, being like that's why it threw me. And it's funny that every time I be talking to Philly, I be falling. That's why I don't talk to her on the phone no more. Like when I talk to her on the phone, I sit down because I don't got time to be.
Now you only fell on the phone with me once.
No, twice. I just didn't say nothing that second time. You enjoyed the first time too much.
I asked you, was you okay though?
It did put you in the last.
That's on your
you did the proper
doorbell.
protocol. You asked if I was okay, but the amount of laughter that came after that.
Absolutely. You sounded like damn Peter Griffin. He was just breathing.
That's just a nervous laugh, when people fall. I always
I was hurt. And the sprinklers was on. I fell and the sprinklers just kept spraying me outside.
I'd still be laughing, but I'd be helping you.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's how I roll.
And then I was upset because I spilt my smoothie. I had a beet smoothie, and I couldn't tell what was blood and what was beet juice. So I was just all fucked up. I just had to sit there and let the sprinklers hose me off so I could figure it out.
Like, have you ever heard people drop the phone? No. So that's all I heard. I heard a bunch of wrestling.
Yeah.
And then I hear
Oh, we
him.
gonna cartwheel.
I was like, "Are you okay?" He was like, "It just fell." He told me where he fell at. I said, "Did your Ring doorbell get it?" That's all I need to. And it did.
It did.
Yeah.
You was
And if
Oh, we'll have to
damned
hear
if I
this.
wasn't wearing Crocs. I should have known right there.
You didn't have him in sports mode.
I didn't have this sports mode. I did not. I did not. That shit was turned around on my foot upside down, like on the top side of my foot upside down. I was-
bent over.
Now you didn't think about this then, but you remember when I fell going up the steps, and luckily nobody seen me. The Ring doorbell didn't see it, nothing. I was mad that I didn't have my Crocs in sports mode because I feel like when you fall in Crocs, that one of your Crocs should just be up in the air like you was talking about with the Mississippi Brawl. Like I felt like one of my Crocs should have went up in the air. You don't feel like one of your Crocs should have went up in the air? Like that's what make the fall kind of worth it.
I feel like I'm torn because I'm glad it didn't go nowhere because I was walking on wet ground, but I'm upset that it flipped all the way around on the top side of my foot.
That counts.
Yep. Absolutely.
See, mine just was still on my foot, and I was like, "Hold on, it was supposed to fall off. Like I was supposed to go chase after it or something."
That means that was
Because
a
then
good
it's
fit.
the Croc, not you. You know, if it doesn't fall off, then you have to take some responsibility, unfortunately.
You have
for
to
that
take
fall.
all of the responsibility.
Exactly.
Can't blame
That's
the
it.
shoes, yeah.
Yeah. I got caught on a ring camera falling.
I've been
My
doing good and
family
on
played that for days. Go ahead.
always
Good.
when it's icy outside.
Oh my goodness. What is going on here? My God. My screen is bugging. No, I'm sorry. My camera screen is bugging. It must be the weather. But yeah, like Phil was saying, the topic tonight is it's weird to me because I got mixed emotions about it. And I said buck the system. You know, how did I say this? How was I thinking of this earlier? It's when we think about bucking the system, oftentimes we think of fighting back. The system is to oppress a particular party or sector or faction of people. But more times than not, the system is in place for a reason. The system is the system because it works sometimes. And yes, we do have to buck the system when it's treating a section unfairly. But if the system were ethically and in this perfect utopia of the system, and that's what it's supposed to be, it does the same thing for everybody, the system works. It's generally a good system. But nowadays, we spend a lot of time bucking the system. And we've talked about this before. It's everyone wants to be the exception to the rule. Like, it works this way all the time, except for me, it worked this way this time. Or you want to bring up the 10 people who made it out of the 10 million who never had a shot. The system is a system because it works. And what I've been noticing a lot of the time, in a lot of cases nowadays, is that people buck the system and then complain that it isn't working for them. And it's like, you gotta pick your poison. You either want the system or you want to buck the system. Each of them come with they share a shit, but you gotta pick one. Now, if you're gonna buck the system and get the shit that comes with bucking the system. Most times, people who buck the system lose. That's why they're martyrs most of the time. They've lost in the grand scheme of things. They might have helped the cause, but they themselves have lost. And this notion of bucking the system at every turn and then complaining when you lose. It's getting a bit ridiculous. In my personal opinion. Let me just say that. Because maybe other people see value in this shit. Now, I offer this to the panel. Am I bugging about the system in itself? Like taking outside the racism, genderism, bigotry, prejudices, taking out all of the bullshit. The system itself, if it were absolutely faultless, like without the corruption, the system works. Am I right? Or am I like reaching here? Hello?
I think you have to want to pick also. I think you get to pick what system you want to live within. So I'm with you. It's like if you're going to buck the system or complain about the system and keep changing the system, why don't you go somewhere where the system is the way you want it as well, because no one system, I think, can work for everybody with the word you used earlier, which is reciprocity. Because the system is run by people. So the system are the principles, it's the SOP, it's the way that they think we're going to work. And then, unfortunately, much like religion, it's then handed over to people to run the system. And what we never talk about is the family system. So the first system...
I want to open it up to all those systems.
Yeah, that's
systems in general. Like, we can't buck the system.
Yeah.
We've been bucking the system as of lately because the system of a family was mother, father, children.
Yes.
But now we've opened up this door where it's single mother and children. They're literally alienating a lot of men out of relationships. And it's like, I could have sworn it took both of us to make that baby.
Yeah, or it's somebody's sperm. You had to buy it somewhere, right? You had to get it somewhere.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Like,
what about when someone isn't bucking the system because they think that it's unfair, which is usually when that term is used, right? It's unfair, so I'm going to buck the system. What about the people that are intentionally corrupting the system? So they say that they're running the system fairly. They say that no, I'm just using the system the way it was supposed to be made, and yet would never say they're bucking the system. They think they're the protectors of the system. They think that they're supporting the system, yet everything they're doing is against the system. Those are the ones I struggle with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm more patriotic than you are. I'm more this than you are. I'm the one, I'm a judge. I'm this. So that one, I think you've brought up a great topic because it goes both ways to me. I was part of the 60s, so we bucked the system. We wanted to tear the whole system down, right? And so, because we believed, and there was evidence that people were dishonest about the system, and we didn't have the power to do that. They had the power to be dishonest about the system. We didn't. And then they lied and said they didn't do it. So that's one aspect. It's really hard when it's kind of like parenting. It's like when I said the family system is the first system you have to deal with in your life. When you become a child, that's the first system, the family system. Who's in charge? What's going on? What are the principles? What's expected? And so if that's your first system, that's going to sort of, inform how you look at systems and what you do. And I want to say something, you brought up how you were brought up with a whole bunch of wonderful women in this, very wonderful world. That was the system too.
Oh,
that
yes, very
bucked
much.
The system. Yeah, you were part of one of the major bucking of systems And that's fascinating to me because I think, yeah, look at that. They made their own system.
Well, I tell people all the time, good leadership just looks like pimping, okay? And that's all I am. I'm just a good leader. It looks like pimping, but it was just good leadership. It was good money management. Look. A lot of the women get mad at me because I manage money well, but they like the fact that I manage money well.
Yes.
I'm
That's
good
a superpower.
managing money. I'm actually very Christ-like and Christian and biblical with it because a good man is a good steward of his funds.
That's right. All of his resources.
So getting mad at me because I'm judicious enough to draw up legal paperwork is stupid because you said you want a good man, right? I'm sorry, that was the petty. That was the petty coming through. I'm sorry. That was the petty coming through. I love when Philly gets that look on her face. She can tell she don't know nothing. That's the exact same look you got about the hotel.
I was really hoping that the glare from the light in the glasses was gonna cover up how big my eyes got. That's why I kept on moving. Like
no.
It doesn't work. I'm just gonna start wearing sunglasses up here because sometimes my eyes get wide.
You gotta do this.
They give away.
I do, but listen. I'll grab this drink, but I don't want to touch this phone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was the petty.
That was petty.
But even as far as it comes to like bucking the system, family wise, I think that the system continued to change the rules. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago where the man could go out and have enough money to raise multiple families and still be okay at home. The man can't do that now. The man cannot raise multiple families the way that he used to. He cannot take care of the household over there and the household over there and then keep, everybody happy and the children grow. It's just not possible. And because of that, I feel like that's where marriages are actually failing. So you married one person saying, before God, I commit to you, which that's what you were supposed to be doing back then anyway. But the way that life was set up, the way that the system was set up, it was meant to break up, but it actually kind of glued together certain families. Now, the way that the system is set up is, oh no, you think that you're going to go over there and make a family and go over here and make a family. You can't take care of either one of the families. Oh no, like we done. So now you got a lot of women raising these children by themselves because they said, I ain't putting up with no cheating ass man, especially not no cheating ass man that can't take care of me and my kids while he out there doing whatever it is that he doing.
And I wholeheartedly agree with you. Like I make jokes about the man and saying this. I make jokes about it, but I honestly feel like that was detrimental to a lot of families. The fact that niggas got multiple families over here, a family over there. Like, if you just took care of your one family, think about how much further ahead we'd be. That's how I feel. Like, that's why I be on that mindset, one family, like, yo, we unify and then we grow. Like, if we worried about all this little shit out here, little shit out there, we don't got focus on this goal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I feel like a lot of men in previous generations fucked up. They was doing too much. Mm-hmm. If you wasn't paying for two houses, that means all that money that the second was going to the second house could be going into a savings, or it could be investing in something else and growing a business and establishing generational wealth for the kids.
A house for the kids, the second house for the kids. The kids ain't got to worry about nothing but work, raising the next generation. No, yeah, that's true.
So I'm always like, I don't entertain multiple women, not right now. But when I did entertain multiple women, it was because I was forced to. I was forced to. They wouldn't believe me, and they wouldn't. It was the only way to keep a woman is to keep multiple women, because women don't want you until you got multiple women around you. That's when women want you for real. I hate to say it like that, but it's just the truth. As a man with no woman, women stay away from you. When you got a woman, all the women want you. So I had to entertain women to keep a woman. But I don't want to do that. I want to be a boring motherfucker. But if so many bitches walk around with dysregulated systems that they need this little bit of chaos in their life.
That's right.
Bitches need me to call them at 1:30 in the morning and just say, bitch, you's a horrible person. You's a terrible bitch. They need me to curse them out at 1:30 in the morning. Need it. Bitches need to be called all types of stupid shit and arguments and then talk to you real sweet the next day.
The views and opinions shared by Big Vino are not shared by everybody on this live. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I love that you said that.
Yeah.
We have that disclaimer often over here. But it's the truth, though. It's the truth. That's why Betty's just looking like him.
This live is brought to you by Twisted Tea.
This is brought to you by the fade in the water.
The fade in the water, okay.
I'll fight for you, bitch, but I'm gonna curse you out at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh God. Okay.
I will swim across a river and rock bottom a motherfucker. But you gonna hear my mouth in the car on the ride home. I lost the fucking Air Force One in that water, bitch.
No, she's supposed to buy you some more. If you done jumped into the water and swam a good distance to help your fellow brother in
Help
need.
your brother with the call for distress.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna give you grief about the messed up horses.
I lost that young man lost the Air Force One. He hopped out the water and only had one sneaker on. But
I'm
sorry, you think tennis shoe.
Yeah. I just call it a force. You know, get your new Air Force. But oh God.
Why is my camera falling? Oh my God.
Today's a great day. Today's a great day.
Look, first of all, I'm drunk, Benny. Okay, I forgot. You got to catch up. I'm drunk. The first mate is on the way there. The captain's drunk. The first mate is sipping.
You drunk and the first mate is on the way.
I said I want to be on Bino's level. So I'm making these drinks very strong.
Saying, sneak in the back. Let's tear this bitch down. We gotta be willing to die about this shit. She die about this shit. I fucks with Susie Landolfi.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna keep it real. I wasn't ready to die about nothing but a gang for a long time, and that was stupid of me because I can't claim this block. This is not my street. That street sign belongs to the city. But when you said I die about this revolutionary shit, I'm like, yeah, let's stick with that.
The revolution will not be televised because the revolution will be live. It's coming. It's slowly. As many people as we see lost, as that many more people that aren't lost, and they just slowly starting to speak out because respect and dignity isn't the norm anymore. We're the weirdos.
Yeah, we definitely are.
We're the weirdos.
I almost got a person to say today to me, "Fuck you mean you keeping your word?" Like, I almost got a person to say that to me today. Fuck you mean you keep your word?
I mean, you ain't gonna
that's the part of the conversation you didn't tell me about.
But it was that person caught themselves before they could say that shit out loud. So it'd be like, yo, fuck you mean you keeping your word? That like, huh? Like, yeah, I kept my word and everything I said. You know, I'm I'm just trying to live in a world where that makes sense. Like, how you gonna say nobody help you if you don't keep your word? Of course, I wouldn't help you if you don't keep your word.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I
It's
help
standing
you?
on business. Everybody claims they stand on business, but the business is bullshit. So it's easy to stand on. And that's just, I that day I was door dashing and that dude, I'm standing there waiting on my order. The dude walked in. He see the numbers on the screen. All you gotta do is pick a number to say. And he like, yeah, I'm here to pick up such and such. And the girl just handed it to him. Then asked him verify nothing. And then I'm sitting there like, yeah, I'm here for this one and this one. And she, oh, that's already gone. I'm like, yeah, you just gave it to the dude that stepped in front of me and took it. So y'all got to remake that. Like, you were supposed to make him verify. And she
Verify.
looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, and I'm telling the dude in line, I'm like, respect ain't there no more. He didn't ask. When I come in the store and I see us 4 or 5 people saying, hey, y'all been helped yet? Because I'm not just going to jump in front of everybody to get what I need so I can go on about my business. Hey, did anybody spoke to me, y'all? Have you placed your order? Oh, you have? Okay, cool. Now I'm going to step to the front. Or I'm going to advocate for y'all. Hey, these people was in here before me. So before you ask me
That's
what
right.
I want, get them straight first.
That's right.
Because I don't need them having animosity towards me for getting my shit first. And now I got to deal with them in the parking lot because you chose to see my face as the face to address. But it's normal is the weird now. People with respect are the weirdos now. We're the minority.
You are
And
weird, Benny. I will say that because you are very, very respectful. And I don't see your level of respect anywhere in the world no more. I'm a really, and this is outside of you being my dog and everything. Like, I really be seeing this.
yeah, I try to be,
And
man.
it's kind of eerie. I'm like, yo, smack a nigga, dog. I know you can beat the nigga, so you beat the one nigga. You know what you supposed.
I was raised. And even now it's baffling to me, like,
Beat this nigga up, B. If you
Can't
swing,
hear
I'm
you.
gonna
Can't
swing
hear you,
too.
Benny. You talking, but we can't hear you.
Ear pod must have went out.
Just dead.
Your
every
ear
time
pod went out, Benny.
every time I
It's
pressed it,
connecting.
it would come back on right as I was about to press it. So when I press it, it would cut it back off. But you're like, even it's weird that I'm still holding on to the integrity and respect because even the people I learned it from don't do it anymore. So it's like
Wow.
the mold is gone, and I'm still. You know how they say when God made you, He broke the mold. The mold is broken, and I'm still adhering to what I was taught because that's what I was taught. And rewiring that is going to open the door for danger and turmoil and everything else if I start acting like everybody else. So I just foolishly hold on to that respect because that's all I know.
Yeah. That's all I want to know. That's how I want to be.
Yeah, this is the right way to
It's my
be.
choice. Yeah.
Easy.
It's like I have
It's
3
so much
principles:
easier.
honesty,
Yeah.
kindness, and integrity. Those are the 3
I,
things that it's got to run my mouth. It's got to every action I have, and so I don't have to run on my thoughts and feelings. I know where they came from. I
life,
don't
liberty,
trust
and
them.
pursuit of happiness. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
So
knowledge, truth, wisdom, understanding, and equality. All those things, and people don't. They're not
they're
adhering
important.
to it. They're not teaching it. They're not learning it, and it's even go and it kind of goes back to the biblical side of it with me going to church more now. It's like those are the people that people are trying to save, is the people that don't have those attributes. But you kind of you're the bad guy. You're the anti-hero for trying to push these things, knowing that hey, this is the way. It's easier to be truthful. It's easier to be respectful. I don't have to think as much. I don't have to remember what I said to you because I know I addressed you in a respectful manner or a truthful manner. And the world just doesn't, or at least the places I'm at, the places I be, the places I dwell, don't adhere to that or recognize that anymore. So I'll be weird. Fuck it.
No,
You
and
weird,
and
bro.
that's even funny that you say that because like you kind of sound like me a little bit, Benny. It's like, and I know that V know has heard it before, but I've been on the phone with people. I'll be in the grocery store. You know how sometimes you might have like a close encounter by like you almost run into somebody, but y'all don't do it. And I walk past the person, I be like, "Excuse me," and you know, and some people might say, "Excuse me" back, and then you have those other people that kind of feel like, "Yeah, you almost ran." No, I'm not saying excuse me because we almost ran into each other.
Right.
I'm being respectful by saying excuse me and acknowledging we almost ran into each other. Now, if you don't say excuse me back, I'm not going to be rude or hateful to you. You're just a little bit ruder than me. You don't have no manners.
That's why I got Brooklyn. She gonna pull off. I let her handle all that part of it because she damn sure did in the grocery store yesterday. The guy in the middle of the aisle, and I stepped behind him to stand beside her, and she was loud. She wasn't loud. She was loud enough that I know he heard her because I heard her, and she was like, "Be careful so he don't step in front of you because this motherfucker want to be in the middle of the aisle." And I'm like,
no, the only time that I'm like that, and Vino heard this one time, like Genesis was probably like 6 or 7 around the time, and this lady came into the store. She grabbed her cart and she just came like pushing. Genesis is doing twirls. She's twirling around in the middle of the store, and I said, "Jen," because I could already tell by the way that she grabbed her cart aggressively and started to come into the store that she was. I said, "Hey, Jen, move out the way." And Jen started to move out the way, but she didn't move quick enough. And the lady almost hit Genesis. And I was like, "You almost hit my daughter." And she started to say something. And I told her, I said, "You need to go back outside and start your day over before I beat your ass."
Love that.
Because that's a kid. That's a kid. It's one thing if you almost hit me, but you're not gonna hit my, like, you already seen my baby. That's a baby. She's a child.
Disclaimer. Hold on. Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed by DamnItPhilly are co-signed by Big Vino. You can't get mad.
I was about to say,
especially on August 5th, okay?
I was about to say, hold on, don't you disclaim me.
Hey, wait a minute. Is this his birthday?
But no, like it's one thing if you almost run into me, but you like, that's a child, and children, they always she's just dancing. She's not running around the store. She's not making a big. She's just twirling around, but beside me, you almost run into my kid.
Enjoying life.
You need to start your day. You came in here aggressive. I seen her, like, she yanked the cart out. She was very aggressive. She was mad that the little gate to come into Kroger, the little counter gate, that, you know, it didn't open fast enough. And then she just came rooming up in there. And I saw all of this and I was like, "Jen, move out the way." Like, I saw her because I pay attention to everybody.
Well, you see trouble coming.
Oh, absolutely. But I did. I said, you need to go back outside and start your day over before you get your ass beat. And she did. I told Vino, I said, "Vino, she really went back outside."
It was a reality check.
I almost bought one of their little $5 sushi trays the other day.
And Kroger on a Wednesday?
They good?
Yeah, they're not as good as Publix.
Yeah, but Publix don't have the real Asian people come in and make it either. If you go to the right Kroger, they be in there with the outfit on and the hat and the knife, and they be getting down. Like, they personally
out
make
here got the real Asian people.
Oh, the Publix, yeah, you closer to where Publix originated out there in Florida, so yeah, there's Southern Publix. See, we just got Publix in Virginia in the past 6 years.
Yeah, we just got our Publix. That shit just opened a year ago.
Yeah, I was working at a Publix in 2019. I was in the deli, so yeah, Publix is new. The further you go north, it's they're spreading from Florida up. But yeah, sometimes you gotta, I do it at McDonald's when they be mad that they like to rush me at the drive-thru when I order for some reason, like, because Brooklyn can't do the sesame seed like Vino, so I'm like, "Hey, double quarter, and I need a regular bun on it. What's your drink?" And I'd be like, "Hey, I'm customizing my sandwich. Stop trying to ask me what the fuck I want to drink. You're trying to rush me, so you keep this ticker down. I'm not even at that point of the window yet. And it'll be like, no pickle, no mustard. Well, and what type of drink? I'm not fucking finished. So then when I get to the window and they upset, I'm like, damn, I am so glad I told you to come and apply to get a job here. Because I didn't, which means don't take out that you here. You still got 6 more hours to go. You ain't going nowhere. You are McFry Daddy for another 6 hours. So just slow on down. Take the order properly. I've worked at McDonald's 3 separate times. I never had that issue or attitude with anybody when I worked there. It's like, yo, I want the money. This is a part of making the money. So let me do it to its efficient level that it needs to be done, as opposed to just hoping that don't nobody come to the job today so I can get paid for nothing.
Well, I think that's part of bucking the system, though. Especially
it definitely
once
is.
COVID happened, that's when customer service went down.
Went out.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Yeah, because they kind of can. They're more likely to get away with it because a lot of people don't care about customer service anymore. They be like, shit, I don't need this job.
All the companies have taken the Amazon format where it's all about restocking the shelves. We don't care about dealing with the actual customer. That's why now you got regular Ford checkout lanes and 10 self-checkouts. When at first it was, oh, they got self-checkout here, and it'd be one lane. And it was like, oh, well, you got to use a card. Oh, I only got cash today. So, and that's evolution, and that's, us as a society growing. But then you got those people that realize, hey, you got me working for myself. But
I'm actually glad you brought that up, because I would like to take credit for personally affecting my area and adding some jobs, because how much I've been stealing from the Dollar Tree. They took out the self-checkouts, and there are people working in those aisles again. I want to give a round of applause for that. That's me doing my part to help the economy. I stole so that you could have a job. They need y'all watching them registers now, because
job security, yeah. Because I don't like to stop to show my receipt. I just don't. And Brooklyn fuss at me every time when she's like, it's their job, let them do it. I'm like, nah, fuck that. They think I'm stealing. Catch me tomorrow. Because I'm going to be back in this bitch tomorrow. It's Walmart. I come here every day for some reason. So you think I stole, either let loss prevention come downstairs, because they watching me on camera anyway. Let them catch me at the door, or call the police that's parked outside on the parking lot in their car with the car running. Let them catch me, or catch me tomorrow. If you really feel I'm stealing that much, you saw me come from where the registers was at. You know this box of Pampers or this TV don't fit in no fucking bag. And if you ain't got the person putting the sticker on, because that's what they used to do. They used to put stickers on the bigger items. When you bought the sticker on the water, sticker on your TV. The greeting dude gonna give your kid a sticker when you come in the door. They ain't got them no more. Instead of the old guy dancing and smiling, giving you a sticker, he waiting for you to come back out so he can check off that you actually paid for these Pampers, or you paid for this water, or you paid for this, box of Cheez-Its or whatever the fuck is big enough to not go in the bag. But they're getting money hand over foot, and now we work for ourselves to get it. But, and it's sad to say, my homeboy brought this up when I used to do internet radio probably like 10, 12 years ago. He was like, this is the new world order. It's been in play for the past 10, 15 years. They're going to get to, and my man Todd said the shit, and I didn't want to believe it till I started seeing it happen. He said they're going to have people working from home. You're going to be ordering from home. You will not be allowed to go outside. You will not go outside. Everything you need will be shipped to you, and you will be catered for as such. Your food will come to you. Your clothing will come to you. Your entertainment will come to you. And what has been falling off the past few years? Movie theaters. They got rid of Red Box and the Blockbuster box. So you have to either have cable or digital streaming. Amazon, you're ordering food. Clothes, you're ordering Shein. You got Walmart Spark where your food can come to you. You got DoorDash. You got Instacart. You don't have to leave your house. Your work equipment for your work at home job is mailed to you.
It sure is.
So that's the new world order of the money society gets to come outside and enjoy Earth. Everybody else will stay in their block, stay in their cubicle, and we will create this algorithm to see what you need in your daily life. That's why they did all these surveys and all these different things and scan your face for this game. And all that shit is accumulated to what we got now, where
Ready Player One.
it's,
It's Ready
it's
Player One.
Yeah, Ready
it's
Player One.
uncommon to be outside. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I remember
The-
my mom was afraid to go to the grocery store to go shopping, and she'll still do it. Like she'll do the online, or she'll order it from Kroger, but she just go and sit in the pickup parking spot.
and then
Me,
bring it to the car.
I don't want to lose that much of my humanity to where I'm like literally clicking on everything. I hate texting.
Mhm.
So the last thing I want to do is be scrolling trying to find all of my groceries, like $300 worth of groceries, and you scrolling. That pisses me off.
First
Even
of
the
all,
smart
$300 worth of groceries, and I ain't stole nothing.
Yeah, it's only
You
like
can't. You can't steal anything.
I know.
Yeah,
I
if you
I can
order it
still
like that.
I can still go grocery shopping. I can still steal my water and my dog food.
yeah, I'm gonna steal some gum or something. I ain't pay for them cookies. Like,
Yeah, a couple grapes, some
The
of these
last time I went
strawberries.
grocery shopping, I did pay for my water and my dog food, y'all. The last time
Hey,
this week.
yeah, but that's the trick of it is
So I'm
even
really
with the
revolutionary.
even with the smart refrigerator where you put the food in and then it does the inventory, and then it's like I saw a commercial the other day where it was like, hey, you're getting low on orange juice, so you need me to go ahead and order you some more and have it shipped to you, and it's like we slowly COVID was the test.
Yeah.
Can we keep these motherfuckers in the house? And with the police help, they were able to do that because you didn't want to get a ticket, you didn't want to get a citation. You had to be a what were they calling us?
essential worker.
Essential worker.
Essential workers. You know, so I was one because I was doing Uber and DoorDash. So I was able to be out and see that the gas was $1 and change. And I took a video in the middle of one of the bridges here in Richmond where I got out the car in the middle of the street and just recorded around me, nothing moving at 2, 3 in the morning. Not a soul outside. Like it felt like I Am Legend. If you go back through my Instagram, it's a few videos where I'm like, yo, I really feel like I Am Legend where there's nothing. And especially after the riots, when the riot shit was going on, oh yeah, well nobody out fucking time. So that was the test run, just to see if they could do it. They see that they can do it. They see it works. So now they're just cultivating the systems that will have the food and the clothing and whatever your entertainment needs streamed and sent directly to you, where you won't know your neighbor.
Can't do
So,
it. Can't do it. I gotta see my shit.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I gotta get the latest expiration date. Like,
Yeah.
because I know they're gonna send me just one that got expiration date off. No, I need the last expiration date.
So
Now,
I'm doing
I'm
something
not-
really
oh.
radical.
Go
I
ahead,
was just
Miss
gonna
Lucy.
say. So I'm actually going to farmers markets.
You getting
So
fresh stuff.
I'll be there tomorrow, 11 a.m., picking out all my fruits and vegetables, and now they've got cheeses and everything else. I am so not going to buy into this system. You talk about
Look at
bucking
you,
the
lawbreaker
So that's what I'm
Susie. I
doing.
see you breaking the law. You breaking the law, going to buy directly from the source. You skipping the middleman. Shame on you,
That's
Susie.
right. That's right.
Because that's why they put all those laws in place with the farmers. Where your stuff isn't up to par with our factory grown food because you're selling actual healthy items that won't harm them and won't thin out the herd. And to the government, I want to say this: y'all are doing a poor ass job of killing us because we still here. How long does it take to actually eradicate a race? Because y'all are taking a long ass time.
Damn. If something happens to Benny, we gonna have to protest it because he said it. We gonna have to
Benny-
we gonna be
Benny said
protesters.
me.
That's
Golly,
and you know
damn, Benny.
And
Very
that
savvy.
that's the sad part. I've been told that I've been destined to say some things that are gonna change the world, and I'm a little afraid of it. But because my thing is this, even with the police killings and things of that nature, who's the person that's gonna really spark it off? When they snuff out Stevie Wonder, or when they, not through medical terms, but on some, we don't know that you're Stevie Wonder, and we choke you out, and choke you to death. So it's like, what public figure is the trigger that's gonna really explode this shit?
Choking out Stevie Wonder. I don't see that happening.
They shot the
You get what
dude
I
that was
did
trying
there? You get what I did there? I don't see that happening. Never mind.
to. Nah, look, I caught it right into my explanation when I was about to be like, nah, they shot the guy that. It's like, oh, see, yeah, got you, ribbon in the
See, I
sky.
was trying to change the subject. I was trying to smooth into a subject, but damn, Biddy. Golly.
It's one of those.
Oh
It's
gosh.
they're doing a terrible job. They've been trying to kill black people for years. So are we? We must just really be that fucking powerful because they have tried the Tuskegee experiment. They have brought
Yep.
AIDS. They have brought fentanyl. They have brought heroin. All these drugs, all these weapons, and we still had the same population amount that we had. We don't die, we multiply. We are baby age kids.
Well,
And
you know what the latest internet debate is right now, right? The
what's that?
COVID,
Yeah.
the COVID vaccine.
Oh, the shot thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I
right.
didn't get the full. I
Yeah,
didn't get something about that they shouldn't have got it, which we all knew or kind of.
no, they were talking about how there was population control about the amount of people that actually died from the shot. That's why they're
Yeah,
saying that's why it's a
but
big debate now.
the older
I'm
and the sickly, so that they could drop
no, and
down the money.
no, a ton of people, young, old, healthy. It just
But
the
that
amount. It
that
was
lower.
what 3 point something million.
But who uses social services the most as far as Medicaid and Medicare? The old, the
Mhm.
young, and the sickly. That's
Yeah,
who they killed off.
yeah.
So that they can now say, hey, the population ain't to the level that we need this much funding for these programs anymore. Let's lower it. Just like they changed the stipulations for food stamps. They changed
Hmm.
the stipulations to get Medicaid and Medicare through governmental assistance. But then it's also a penalty if you don't have insurance. I dealt with that for years when I didn't have insurance through my jobs. I got penalized. I didn't get a tax return because I didn't have insurance.
Hmm. Oh
And
yeah,
then
yeah. They were doing. Are they still doing that?
they still do that. Yeah, if you don't have insurance, you get penalized when it's time to file your taxes. I ain't
Mm,
got a tax return in years.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Now,
because they're gonna take it. There's the penalty. Whatever I make goes into the penalty. So I might get a little bit, but I haven't. I don't make enough anymore.
eh,
But they it's so many systems and checkpoints and measures that they got into place. You would think they would have accomplished their goal by now. So they
mhm.
suck at killing people. They're very bad at it.
Mhm. But that's what I kind of want to transition back because that's what I've been meaning by like when I say buck the system. It's so many faulty systems in place. Inherently, you want to buck systems just because traditionally you feel like they're working against you. But
Mhm.
most
Yeah.
systems are working for you. Like even
Yeah.
I can look at what you just said right there. Like the system is just get insurance. They gave everybody Obamacare. You sign up for the shit and then you get your tax return.
It was still expensive though.
Yeah, it was still expensive. It was
It
still a
was
nice
expensive.
chunky.
Like when you're not getting a check and you're still having to pay $150 a month. $150 a month was detrimental to some people.
Yeah,
So
out of
this,
1,400 for the month. Yeah.
yeah. So the countries that have universal health care don't have this
Mhm.
problem. That's a
Exactly.
system that works. That's the
Yeah,
system that
but
works.
then they set
Right.
them on
So this
fire
is
like
a
they just did with Canada.
corporate system. This is a system where the corporations have more power than anybody else.
Yeah, and the
And
lobbyists. Yeah.
therefore, right? But when you look at other countries, and that's why research is so important, is to go into and look at what's going on in other countries. I had lots of friends in Canada at one time and still have them. And they all had health care. And I watched
Yeah.
them get hurt or need something and walk in and get whatever they wanted,
Mhm.
walk out. And one of my friends' dad was a physician, and he owned one house and two cars. He made a decent living. He didn't do it for that reason. So actually what's interesting is when people have more power, when the system works, people want to help make the system work. So that
Yeah.
doctor helped make the system work better because of the
But,
reciprocity, because it helped everybody else, because it made the country safer. We don't have that.
mhm.
We have
but
corporations, and people with more money get to decide what the system is.
how they bite them back? They set Canada on fire. Like Canada
Yeah.
was on fire last week and the week before. And
Well, that's
the
climate
biggest
change. Yeah.
Yeah.
the biggest detriment to them, but the climate change still comes from where? It comes from the corporations that don't want to get off fossil fuels, that don't want
That's
to
true. They
change.
could do that.
Just like I was watching a
Data
video where they were
center.
talking about they had an electric car like 30 years ago,
Yeah,
and that company
that's true.
basically went on out of business because all the other car companies lobbied against them that, hey, you're going to take away from our money because you're making us spend money to convert to this system
Yeah.
that's going to save the earth, but we're going to lose before we start back gaining. And the biggest detriment to these companies and these governments and systems is the internet, because it allows us to exchange information in real time around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they haven't been able to really eradicate anybody else, because what happens here today, somebody in China knows it today as it's happening in their time, because the internet is everywhere. It was only for the government the first 20 years of its existence. We got the internet 20, 25 years after it had already been active and being in use.
The thing
When
about the internet
we got
was, when we type in www, the World Wide Web, we don't really realize exactly how far that the World Wide Web goes. So back when the internet, when we started with dial up, yeah, we were able to see what was like going on around the world, but it was news. Now we
yeah,
have social media that actually lets
mhm,
you inside of what's really going on, where you can
from the
see
people.
real people in real time talking about what's going on.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
us here in America, we're complaining about healthcare. You talk to somebody in Germany, they say, "Oh, I just had a baby. I'm on FMLA for a whole year as a mother to make sure that my baby's okay, to make sure my body's okay. My husband or my baby daddy, whoever signs the damn birth certificate, they get to take a year off too, and all of that is
Right.
taken care of."
Right.
And
Because
us over
the
here in
end
America,
result,
we're saying, "What?
because then the
Right.
end
Oh,
result
we're
is
we're not a
they
third
get
world country. Why the fuck are they getting something better than us?" And so now we got more people from America saying, "Hold on, wait,
because
it's
that
not as
country
it's
now,
not that great in America. It's
That's
time to
right.
move somewhere else."
because that country realizes if we help you cultivate this human being,
Mhm.
we get ours back when they become a taxpayer. We get ours back when they become, and that's the same with. I make this statement all the time about homelessness, and also that America should, before you go fixing anybody else's house, fix your house first.
Mhm.
And many of these buildings and homes are owned by these banks. The banks don't have to pay nobody when they are in possession of these abandoned homes and these abandoned buildings. So tear them down, build a shelter, remodel it, build a shelter, help rehabilitate these homeless people that want to do it. And now you have your taxpayers that will give you that money back through the jobs they do. So
That's right.
that's just like how it's not many jobs anymore that are unionized, because the union looked out for the people and not the company.
That's
And
right.
that was another downfall of America, was unionized jobs, which most unionized jobs are what? Trades. We got away from teaching trade. We got away from pushing trade. They try to still push it, but they don't push it for the understanding of, hey, this is a job security for life. We're always going to need plumbing. We're always going to need some type of electrical work. We're always going to need contractors and carpenters and things of that nature. You're securing a well-being for your existence and so forth and so on. So they because I ride by buildings every day that could be a homeless shelter, a women's shelter, tear it down and sell that plot of land to somebody else. You pass by these buildings. There's a whole strip mall here on Jeff Davis in Richmond. Ain't been used in 20, 25 years. It's still standing, big ass empty parking lot, and the strip mall is all the way to the back of it, a whole row of buildings. Nobody uses. The banks just own it. They don't have to pay tax on it. They don't have to pay anybody to have possession of it. And nobody's interested in buying it until someone comes with the lump sum that they're willing to give up for it. It's just going to sit there. When that could be a garden, that could be a school, that could be public transportation, that could be food distribution. It's a plethora of things it could be. But these banks are allowed to keep these properties and these investment, and it boils down to, we brought up the lobbyists a second ago. The lobbyists pay these government officials to push their agenda. Like here in Virginia with the prisons, the private prisons can sue the state if they don't keep enough inmates in there. That's where these little petty laws come into place to keep more inmates, because that's free labor. I used to work in Southampton. That was the farm. So we cultivated food and fruits and vegetables and things of that nature. And they grow it, chop it down, flash freeze it, ship it off to these companies. The companies take it out of that box and that packaging, and they put it in your Green Giant package, and they put it in your Hormel can, and then they put it on the shelves. So you think this is food from a farmer, but this is food that was cultivated by an inmate through legal slave labor. So shit's all fucked up.
Fuck the system.
Yeah.
Fuck the system.
It needs to be redone.
But good luck.
It's hard. It's hard to buck a system.
You gotta hear the whole thing. Fuck the system, buck the system, but good
that
luck in the
takes a
system.
portion of your check before you even get your check.
Mm-hmm.
How do you buck that? Like,
you're gonna get his piece first. You work for yourself.
You put certain things on your income tax form. Tell them you don't want no money kept out.
Yeah.
And then you got to pay it yourself. See, I understand that part of the system. They take the money out because they're probably going to have to refund you part of it. So they take out more than they should, and then say, hey, we're going to refund you the extra we took out. I get that part. That's just for people who don't want to have to do any guesswork later.
It doesn't matter it doesn't matter if you do it forward or backwards. Honestly. Because there's some people that be like, okay, I don't have any dependents, and then when they file their taxes, they get back more on their taxes, but it's really just making up the money that you didn't get throughout your paycheck.
I understand that part of it. Like, as I said, just make me understand it. Make sure, and that's what I said, minus any racism, any prejudice, any feminism, chauvinism, any of the bullshit that goes into the extra part of the game. If the system were truly fair for everyone, it could work. It could work. There still will be unforeseen. Yeah, the flaw is the people in the system. The flaw is the people running the system.
That's true.
The greed is at the base of it. The greed.
Religion. It's it's the flaw of people. And by the way, I want Philly to know that I was in Australia for a year and a half. I lived there when I first got married, and I got pregnant there, and I had my daughter there. And not only was the entire 5 days, 6 days that I was in the hospital because I had a breastfeeding nurse, and you just got all of this. Everything was paid for, and then I got a check from the government for $30 for having this little girl.
Hey.
So I've experienced it firsthand in every town.
Get back shit for having the baby. Yeah,
and every town.
$30. Damn, you did good, girl.
Every town had a well baby clinic that was free. it was
Mm.
unbelievable what it's like to live with health care for all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Now,
that's
is
that
that
was
like $30
wonderful.
per baby? Like if you had twins, would it have been $60?
I think it would have been
Probably so.
60. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can give you a foot up.
Shit,
We can give
you
you
got back
But that
something. All
was
I got was a bill
yeah, that
for
was
way more
53
than
years
$30.
ago. No,
a
I got a
You
check for $30 for having her. Everything was paid for.
no, just for having them is like what is it? Like $9,000 to have a child? Just to
Yeah.
have the child, to
Yeah.
bear the child, to have the surgeons and all of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sign up
Yeah.
for WIC and have to wait to get approved for women, infant, and
Ooh,
children.
my God. Oh, my chest just hurt.
And now I breastfed and I did. I was like, hold on. I heard that there was a way for me to get a free Medela breast pump. How do I do that? And so I did get my free breast pump because that's $180 breast pump at the time. So I was like, no, I don't want to pay for it. Now the only
Yeah,
thing that
this
pissed
is
me
what
off about
they.
that breast pump is that it was only one. And I needed both. I
Oh,
needed both. I
That's
needed to be double.
yeah.
I needed to be double breasted up.
you
But
have to
they
That's
do
right.
away
but I was
with
happy
the
about the
thing.
one-sided one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like your money in the bank. They flip it. It's a hustle.
Yeah.
Your money will get flipped over and over and over again, and you just like you have to notify the government if you $10,000 deposited at one time. And if you got millions of dollars, you can't just go and take that shit out the bank. You have to do paperwork and go through a process to even get your money because we're still flipping your shit.
Yeah.
I'm still buying and trading and exchanging shit with your money until you feel you need it. And we're going to fight tooth and nail for you to not take it all out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You saw Ryan Coogler had to go through that shit when he was doing COVID and he tried to pull out that 30 grand. They called the police on that man. Thought he was trying to rob the place because he had the mandatory mask on and slid the teller a note saying, hey, I need to withdraw $30,000. Keep it discreet. And they walked the dog on him. They treated it as though he put a gun on that desk with that note.
Yeah. I do want to go back to COVID though, Benny. I was mad
Yeah,
about what
gas
you
is
talked
money.
about. So like when when COVID happened, I was married. I wanted to do Uber, Lyft, and Instacart. I wanted to. My ex-husband, I'm a wife at this time. He was like, nah, you don't need to be doing this. I wish at the time I would have bucked the system. And
I
that
made so much money.
system was the system of listening to my husband, the system of marriage. I
Yeah.
wish that I would have went against that and said, nope, let me get this money. Because
It
there
was
was
out there.
so much money in Instacart. There was so much money in Instacart that I didn't want to do Uber and Lyft. I did not want to be in that close of proximity to anybody, but I wanted to do Instacart. And he was like, nope, nope. And I was like,
It
but
was out there.
there's money there. Like we already have the accounts open. Let's do like there's money. And he was like, nope.
That's
Just
just
like
that don't make no sense to me. Why wouldn't you want extra money? You
he
want
didn't
to go
he
do
didn't want
extra
me
money.
out. He didn't want me out there making that money. And
Yeah.
it was just it was like a I already made more money than him as far as like our jobs go. Like
Oh.
so let's just say I got divorced 5 years ago. I've been at my job 11 years. Okay. So if so you see what I'm saying? So I've been at my job,
Yeah,
I've
you
been at my
chose
job
the
for a
right
long
direction.
time.
Yeah.
So I was already in the power dynamic of being the breadwinner off of my career that I'm in. And so then I
And
was
you
like,
want extra money?
shit, there's Instacart too. Like I've always been about let's get this money and be able to relax and do the things that we want to do. Like together, our income takes care of the house and home. we can do some things, but we gotta like build up slowly together. But shit, if I can go out and do Uber, Lyft, Instacart, whatever, and make extra money, that's what I wanted to do for
Mm-hmm.
years, even before COVID started. I didn't do Lyft and Uber because he was like, that's not a safe job for you to do. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. I'll go out and do it. And he didn't do it at the same time that I personally would have did it and would have bought out more money, but he did it. But as far as Instacart went, I was like, no, I can do that. Like, I don't have to talk to nobody. Everybody just wants for me to leave their groceries at the door. All I got to
That's right.
talk to is the cashier. And I feel like I missed out on a lot of opportunities, a lot of money that could have been built up for the family, for the house, the home, for us to just be able to live the way that we would have liked to, or at least the way that I would have liked to live, because I listened to him. And I think that sometimes in marriages, sometimes you have to buck the system, because it can really, if you really think about it, like, and you really put everything out there on the table, sometimes we have to use our common sense and be like, no, this is a good opportunity. Yeah, I could have went
Mm-hmm.
out and got COVID. I've had COVID 4 times after the pandemic.
So you caught it anyway.
I didn't get COVID until after the pandemic was actually over with. Okay, that's just my story. Like, once the world reopened, all of a sudden it was like, oh shit, I got a positive COVID test.
Mm.
Oh
Well,
shit,
you
I'm
said
going through a divorce now. Oh
Yeah, they
shit.
tried everything with COVID. They like you have to get tested because you can be one of the non-knowing transpondents of it, where you have it, you can give it to other people, but you don't have any of the symptoms of it. It's like,
Yeah,
I ain't
not
fuck I'm not doing
asymptomatic.
it.
Yeah,
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 asymptomatic. Yeah, yeah.
asymptomatic. No,
I'm an
the
asymptomatic
first time I
millionaire.
got
I have
COVID,
millions, but I don't
I
know
was
it.
sick than a motherfucker. Okay, sick than a motherfucker. I didn't lose my sense of smell or taste or anything like that, but I was throwing up, pissing, and shitting all at the same time. Okay, I thought I
Got
was
you.
dying. I
That's what
did.
I'm
I thought
talking
I
about.
was dying. I had everything coming out. Like, I feel like I had shit coming out of my ears.
All the holes,
Um,
7 holes.
yeah, I felt like I had something coming out of every
Orifice.
hole
Yeah.
in my body. Something was coming out of, and it even would hurt to, like, you just cough like that. When I would cough, it would literally hurt something in the inside because I coughed so much that it would make me throw up. So
Mm,
I didn't deal with that until after the pandemic was over. And
mm.
then as soon as I dealt with having COVID, a
all the
month
nasty
later, I
people
dealt with
came out
going
the
through a
house.
divorce. And I was like,
Mm.
well,
That's a lot.
shit.
That's a
But the
lot.
sad part is still another 20, 25 years before we find out what they really were doing. Because it's not going to be redacted for another
Oh
20
my
years. So like,
God.
that's the government. I mean, that's what they do. Look at Tuskegee. They can make movies about it now, but at the time, they weren't telling these black men, hey, we're giving you syphilis. They were giving them placebos and letting them just die. They gonna study you while you
Yeah,
die.
that's
Think,
right.
think,
And they
That's
have
think
not
about a
probably
disease that only affected Black people back in the day, and they created a vaccine for it.
like sickle cell. Yeah,
Polio.
yeah, that one too.
Polio. It only affected, how many white people did polio affect?
FDR.
Mhm.
my mother had it.
You said FDR, Franklin
Now,
Delano Roosevelt.
the Italian side of your family, or is that the white?
No, it was the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant,
Okay,
blonde, blue-eyed woman
all
got
right.
it as a child. Yeah, yeah.
But
She had one of
how
the
many
kids.
cases of that do we know about? Most cases of polio that we know about affected Black people,
I didn't
Mm.
know that actually.
and
I'm
then
sorry, I didn't know that.
once it started to affect white people, that's
Well,
when all
that's
of a
always
sudden
true.
there was a vaccine that was created,
Yep.
and now polio is no longer a thing, because now not only does it affect Black people, now it's taking us out too. Let's put the vaccine out.
The medicine ain't in the cure.
I mean, that's how it
money
was
ain't
with HIV too, and AIDS.
the money ain't in
It
the
was
cure.
supposed to
Yeah.
be a homosexual disease,
Mhm.
and once straight people started catching it, they're like, "Yeah, they ain't
But
got no
that's taking a
vaccine
lot
for it."
longer.
But yeah.
That's taking a lot longer. And even with that, it's not, oh, we have a cure, oh, we have a vaccine. No, we have shots that can keep you undetectable.
And you
Mhm.
realize, you could tell. I say this to people all the time. You gotta listen to the fine print and the shit when they do the disclaimers in those commercials. Those things are only made for men. That means they engineered it to be a homosexual disease.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
those prevention things are only for men. If you were assigned a woman at birth, it says it right in there. If you were assigned a woman at birth, this is not gonna work for you.
Mhm.
Now they do have PrEP now that's supposed to be effective for both genders, no matter what you were assigned, because I know you got to be politically correct. So PrEP is supposed to be for both genders to make sure that if you are HIV negative, that you don't get HIV or AIDS.
Mhm.
But they even say that it's more effective in people that were born
Assigned
as male.
male at birth.
Yes.
Well, eugenics is the
You
newest
gotta
one of the
answer
new.
3 questions on your medical paper. What are you? What were you assigned? And what do you identify as?
Yes. Sadly, that's the thing.
So some of that stuff you can't buck as far as the system goes, and they got it set up that way. Or you can buck it, and we just haven't had a Snowden come in yet to point out what can be done and what can't be.
My pronouns are fat, big boned, and large.
Right.
I was assigned fat at birth.
Mine is I am hungry.
I identify as hungry.
Yeah. I was hungry.
I I identify as saucy right now, but not Santana.
I
John,
identify as wise ass elder.
Hey, it
shout
is
out to
you.
everybody watching on Instagram right now, man. We appreciate the fuck out of y'all, man. I be telling y'all, come on over to YouTube where y'all comments can be seen on the screen. But we appreciate y'all for fucking with us and watching, man. Look, we about to get up out of here in a second. Before we do, let's go around the panel and have everybody, tell themselves where they can be found, what they got going on. Susie, talk to us. Tell us where the people can find you.
Well, one of the best places to find me is here because I love being here. So that's good. You can
We
just
love
come
you here.
More people should come here, actually, at Psycho-Babble. And then I'm on the Michael Collier show every Monday. That's how I met Big Vino. And then you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, Blue Sky, all the Threads, like whatever they are. So you can see me there. You can see me on Lifesavers Wild Horse Rescue. So you can look, I'm there. And Apex Protection Project, which is a wolf sanctuary. You can find me there. Then you can find me if you just type my name in. I think there might still be a video of me with Fabio. That was pretty fun. And the last place you can probably find me is, let me see. Well, you won't find me in the grocery store often, but I will be at the farmer's market tomorrow if you want to come and buy some tomatoes with me. So that's good.
Cyclospore-free tomatoes.
Right. But see, that's why I'm going to the farmer's market.
No bag lettuce over there at the farmer's market. You got to wash that shit.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Thank you, Susie. I appreciate you so much for tapping in with us. We appreciate your wisdom and your time and energy and effort. Thank you so very much.
She said she was
Hold
kicking
on.
it with the king of romance novels.
I'm riding a horse
Fine.
when I come out there in a couple of weeks. Have that
Probably.
horse ready for me.
Take
Get the white button
all
down
the
shirt.
pictures, all of the videos. I want to see Vino on a horse.
You gotta
I
get a
got
white
one.
button down shirt.
I got one big
We're gonna
enough
send
for him.
Not
Now
on
make
a
him look real
buggy. I
small.
want to see him on the horse.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring my knee brace so I ain't got no problem climbing up in the saddle.
Absolutely, bring that.
just some slacks, that white button down shirt with just the bottom 3 buttons button.
Do not
Long
show up.
luxurious.
Hold on, no. Listen, do not show up in your goddamn Crocs.
No, I'm not even bringing my Crocs to LA.
Okay. I was about to say, don't you fucking do it.
We'll call him Venavio.
I'm bringing my chancletas. I got some Corona thong slippers. I'm rocking those. I'm rocking my chancletas like the Incan warriors, like my Mexicans. Tapping in with them while I'm out there.
You got the ones with the bottom over there in the bottom.
I can't wait for Trill and Vino to meet up. Like that's gonna be epic. Like I wish I could come. I really do.
Wait,
like
I know you're going to say,
Trill and Vino in the same place. Vino and Adino. I hate that I can't come. But
it's like a Make-A-Wish Foundation wish. Like,
yeah. Like that. It's gonna be so much fun.
This little crippled kid get to meet his hero. That's gonna be dope.
Make-A-Wish. I'm doing the Vino Make-A-Wish program.
Okay.
I was talking to him earlier. I don't know what happened. He was supposed to be here tonight. He must have fell asleep. He said he was going to get some KFC. I said, you shouldn't even be eating that. He said, I know, but ain't no Popeyes around. I said, you shouldn't be eating that either.
that's right.
Not clone fried.
You should have told him to go get some In-N-Out. Go get the healthier option.
Man, look, you need to go buy a little taco truck. That's probably going to get the best food.
Cook it yourself. When they stopped saying Kentucky Fried Chicken and started saying KFC, I gave up on them. Because it is now clone fried chicken. They will not. It's only a few that still say Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No, it's Kentucky Fried Clone.
That's the truth.
Betty, talk to him. Tell them where they can find you, man.
What up, Times of Comfort and Joy, everybody? Y'all can find me on all social media, Benny Blanco Perry. This Friday, it'll be Famous First Fridays, my open mic, me and DJ Just Brooklyn. Got a few people swinging through for that, so that's going to be pretty dope. Then my posthumous son will be turning 15, little Benny the Third, on Saturday. So I talked to him a little bit on his PlayStation. I'm going to send him a PlayStation card or something, but you know, even if I ain't around him, I still want to acknowledge that my little man about to be 15. So I got a 20-year-old and a 15-year-old. So I'm doing pretty damn good. Other than that, man, a couple gigs coming up. I got to double check my calendar for one of them. But staying active. We're in Indian summer. So y'all please be careful. That heat is going to spike back up for the rest of this month. It did it earlier today. After 2 big ass storms, it was at least 99. But other than that, man, I ain't doing too much of nothing. Chilling, trying to figure out a way to buck the system. That's what I used to do in high school. In school, all the smart kids cheat off each other. That's how they stay smart. Called bucking the system.
That was absolutely bucking the system. You right?
That's what we did. Teacher walk out, we trading answers, and everybody make sure they got 1 or 2 wrong. And there we are. And we all got an A.
I'm with it. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you for stopping.
Yes, sir.
Did he kick himself out?
I kicked myself out. Damn,
he was trying to make it clap.
He's bucking the system. He said, "Fuck this system."
Fuck the system I created. Phil, stop to.
Is it clapping?
Not yet.
Okay.
Are you back to not being able to hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, you heard it? Okay.
What's up, y'all? Cool. I am DamnItPhilly. Please say my name like Hank Will, y'all.
Damn it, Philly. Y'all
Y'all
making me
can
miss
find
my
me on
gray shirt. I'm
Instagram.
sorry, I just saw that. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I ain't had the gray one in a minute.
You
I don't
haven't.
know.
The Heather Gray. The
Yeah,
Heather Gray.
man.
Yes. I feel like you gotta get Miss Susie one of these because it matches her hair.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. See, look, she said, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you, Susie. Just let me know. I'm gonna
Yes.
bring you an extra one. I got a black one or a purple one for you when I get out there.
All right.
I don't even know if you smoke weed like that, but it's high hopes all day.
I got the Heather Gray tank top too.
Yeah, I don't even look. Those was like real exclusive.
Yeah.
There was only like 50 of those in the entire world.
I got a lot of exclusive stuff. So, but we'll keep that under wraps. But anyways, y'all can find me on Instagram or TikTok at DamnItPhilly. Again, no man, no plan. I just be doing shit. We're on vacation. I'm tired of doing shit. I'm not doing shit until I'm ready to start doing shit again. And once I do start doing shit, we're going to be painting the furniture in my living room and my kitchen. It's going to be fun. It's going to be an activity. Everything else is in place. Vino knew like when I got back in town, the 70-inch TV that I had hung up, it just stopped working. I got it back to working. I don't know what I did to get it back to working, but I was pressing buttons. I was unplugging shit. I hate when Bino asked me this because I work in the wonderful world of IT. He said, did you turn it off and back on again? Nigga, that's the first thing I did. That's what I asked the people that I talk to on an everyday basis. So yes, I don't know what I did to make it work, but it's working again, okay?
Does it have a power strip?
Yeah.
Does it have a kill switch?
I was checking power strips. I was unplugging, checking outlets. I done called my maintenance people out here checking plugs and shit. Everything worked. And then I
Now,
plugged it back in, and all of a sudden it was working. It
because
was just
some TVs they'll have an actual kill switch.
no, it was
So
just
if you cut
testing my patience. The TV was testing my patience. Like I was so mad at this damn TV, I took a nap for 5
they tried to
hours.
buck it, it was bucking your system.
Took a nap for a whole 5 hours. I went to sleep. I ignored the whole world because I was
The
mad.
TV,
You
the
know
TV
why
puts your
it happened
time
though, right? You know why it
Benny,
failed.
Benny, when you pick up a whole 70-inch TV by yourself,
having to think about doing it again.
and all of a sudden it's not. I'm 5'4". I'm 5'4", 140 pounds. I picked that
Yeah.
TV up and hung it up and did everything by myself. I was mad than a motherfucker.
You're a
Yeah.
good man, Savannah.
But it worked. Okay. Everything is good in the world again. I was mad than a motherfucker. Okay. Like that's
The
the
TV
only
puts
way
you
that
on
I can
time out.
describe it.
The TV puts you on time out.
So, anyways, no man, no plan. I just be doing shit. I'm on vacation from it. But this Friday, I will be at First Fridays here in Nashville. First Fridays, the Black Marketplace. Come to the cookout because that's what I feel like it is. Black entrepreneurs, if you got a food truck, if you any type of business that you have, if you are a black business owner, y'all really need to be signing up to be a part of First Fridays here in Nashville, Tennessee. The Black Marketplace is at the farmers market here. Okay, they have a sign up sheet. They have all of the things to where you can get a booth there. There are too many booths that are empty for Black entrepreneurs here in Nashville. If y'all don't know about it, you need to make sure that you learn about it. You need to make sure that you're signing up. We have a lot of people in the council that are coming out there and making sure that us as Black people are signing up to vote in our counties, in our specific counties. They have them for Davidson County, Williamson County, Metro, and all surrounding areas, okay? Y'all need to make sure that y'all are signing up to vote, registering to vote in your local areas, okay? So make sure that you're doing all of that. They have all of that there at First Fridays here. So come out there, enjoy some good food, enjoy some good music, enjoy community, because that's what they're doing. There's absolutely a community here, and they're opening it up. We're open. So that's all I have coming up as of lately. Of course, catch me here on Psycho-Babble every Monday and Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. Vino. I know you're going to go ahead, clap me off.
Thank you, Phil.
What you got going on, Vino?
Man, look.
I gotta correct myself. I'm not posthumously. He is my estranged son. I had to think about it. Posthumous means dead. He ain't dead. Look, I'm high, man, and I was like, I used the wrong big word. I gotta fix that. So yeah, my estranged 15-year-old. Now my posthumous.
Hey, look, he's still Uncle Vino a fade. I'm gonna let him know that.
Yeah. But that's Benjamin. That little, but I don't need his mama be like, yeah, you on the internet talking about he dead. So yeah, we ain't about to do that. Then she gonna buck my system.
On that. What up? Again, if y'all ain't get the message tonight, then it might have just went over your head. But if you buck the system, make sure it's a system worth bucking. Make sure you're not bucking what is indeed here for you. You know what I'm saying? Identify. And then decide whether this bucking of the system is the best course of action. Because you might lose, and you look like a loser when you lose. And you'd be like, why am I always losing? Because you're always bucking the system that was meant for you to win. Thank y'all for coming through. Y'all already kind of know what it is. Big Vino Comedy on everything. It's that's everything. That's YouTube, Instagram, the app formerly known as Twitter, now known as X, Cash App, all that. Big Vino Comedy. Vino Baker on Facebook. And if you're feeling real froggy, come visit me over at www.comedictherapy.xyz. Not .com, comedictherapy.xyz. You know you can put those in, because that means we get the last laugh. That's why we do XYZ and not .com. Shout out to the undefeated. Y'all already know the shits. Life and all that good stuff. You can find all my dates and merch and all that shit there. Shout out to High Hopes Coffee. Y'all been making me really feel like that might have been the right move. Let's see. Show dates coming up this Friday. I will be in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Jacksonville, North Carolina. Not Florida, North Carolina. At the Playhouse Nightclub. Shout out to the Playhouse Nightclub. Shout out to the homie Christopher Robbins, Matt Kemp, Joe Fuster. We're going to have a great time. You know, Big Vino headlines a show out there at least twice a year. They bring me back every 6 months. They're like, Vino, you do the damn thing. This is how you do. I fucks with it. And so we're going to go down there and get the people a good show once again in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Tickets on sale. Go visit Comedic Therapy. You can buy your tickets right there at the website. I'm just going down there to have some fun, for real. I've been working on some new stuff. I think I got, for real, a new 30 to just start with. And, you never know what's going to happen when you're down there in the Playhouse, because the room is so energetic and it be so alive, you never know what's going to come out your mouth. But I know I got 30 minutes of some fresh shit that I just got to say. Cause I got some demons to exercise, and I'm gonna take a few shots. I'm gonna take a few. I'm gonna say some catch me there if you get a chance. That's all I'm gonna say. That's this Friday, August 7th. August 22nd. And skip all the way ahead to the 22nd. I'm gonna be in San Bernardino, California. Twisted Teas kick back on you, don't they? San Bernardino, California, with the homie Trill, the homie Uncle Dolomite, Mary Jane, ATM Richie at the More Laughs Comedy Club. They pulled the trigger. They said, "Yo, we want the High Hopes tour." So we outside. We gonna hit up San Bernardino, do it big on the West Coast for a little hot minute, and I'll return whenever I return. I will return whenever I return. I might move out there and sit on somebody's couch for a little while.
Yes.
I might just come out. That's a joke we say, Susie. Don't believe that bullshit.
No. Why not? I got a big couch.
Susie, I got a guest room for. Susie, I got a guest room for you. You're not gonna just be relegated to a couch.
Susie, don't make me go get a fedora.
They're actually gonna have a fresh pack of socks there when you get there.
But no, I'll be in San Bernardino, California, August 22nd. It's called Vino in the Dino, and it's a lot of people showing interest. So I feel like the room is gonna sell out. So y'all get y'all tickets quickly as possible. Y'all can catch them on Eventbrite. Search Vino in the Dino, and it'll pop up. Shout out Uncle Dolomite. Shout out comedian Trill. Shout out Mary Jane. Shout out ATM Richie. Shout out More Laughs Comedy Club. I want y'all to be out there. Appreciate y'all who gonna pull up. I see Candy Girl. You said you're pulling up. We can't wait. Look, I am happy I could, y'all could come kick it with us for a little bit. Shout out to everybody who stayed locked in with us on Instagram. We appreciate y'all completely. Shout out to everybody who's watching on YouTube. We see you. Shout out to my mama and them for letting the real nigga, Shout out to my lawyer. Thank you for taking that retainer. I'm still here, baby. Shout out to Judge Frasca, who told me if he sees my name on any court docket anywhere in the country, he will make sure my case get heard in his court so he can put me under the jail. That set me straight.
That was one of the best feelings I ever had. I hired a lawyer, and then when it was time to go to court, and we walked in, and the judge was like, "Who let him in here? Get that guy out of my court." And my lawyer was like, "Johnny, how you doing?" I was like, "Oh yeah, we out of here, baby.
We going home, baby."
Best of friends. That's another system that needs to be bucked. That court system.
No,
they know each other.
Shout out my lawyer, Willie Parker.
Money.
And that nigga say, "Aunt Yana, may I approach the bench?" And he do this.
Yeah.
I'm going home, baby. I'm going home.
They had that private conversation with the judge covering the mic. They put the bear paw on the mic and lean forward. Oh yeah. Let's give
one more shout. One more shout before we get out of here. Shout out to the brave souls who decided to buck the system of prejudice and ignorance and put up a good hell of a fight and inspire the people that hot day in Montgomery.
Yeah.
Salute to you. I remember we stopped through there when we drove down to New Orleans. We did our own version of the Freedom Riders.
We had the 3D printed chairs, yeah.
I still got that chair. Damn, I meant to bring that out. I still got that chair.
Yeah.
I was selling those chairs for $5 each. People was buying them up. Little keychains and shit.
That was a fun trip having to decide where to use the bathroom at, see if it was safe.
Oh, man.
We had to use some discernment. What was one of them stores we stopped there? We walked in there, Vito did. He looked left, looked right. Like, yeah, everybody back to the car. I got to
Yeah.
pee to get back in the car.
Get back in the car. We was
He
in
let me stop.
sundown town at like noon. It was like, you know what? Get back in the car. This is not for us here.
I don't see no black people. Yeah, this ain't it.
Brooklyn was
It's
the
2 miles.
darkest thing there. Brooklyn,
2
if
miles.
we
Away.
wasn't there, me and Benny wasn't there, Brooklyn would have been the darkest thing there. And that's scary.
The sea is yellow. Yep.
But
Gotta
yeah,
love
y'all, thank y'all for tapping in, man. Y'all already know. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching Psycho-Babble. Get your mental right, man. Get your head right. And remember, smoke weed when you wake up and give your day high hopes. We out.
it.
Peace.
Definitely do.